It's no secret, basic sanitation helps stem the spread of disease and improves health. And living without access to clean and safe toilets can flush opportunity down the drain. But in India, where hundreds of millions use the great outdoors, the power of persuasion is being used in innovative ways to bring about desperately needed change. This may look like a typical Indian wedding, a lavish affair in the Indian state of Haryana, celebrating the union of 23-year-old Manish Kumar and 20-year-old Babita Rani. But this bride's parents had an unusual precondition for their daughter's wedding.
When my mother and my father decided about the marriage, they checked first whether there was a toilet at the groom's house. So now there is one.
To earn his in-laws' approval, the groom Manish had to provide a toilet in the couple's new home, a matter of pride, dignity, and an unlikely status symbol. Fact is, in India, more people have cell phones than toilets. Only about a third of India's 1.2 billion people have access to proper sanitation facilities, like safe and clean toilets. And the problem is worst in India's rural villages. This basic lack of sanitation costs India billions of dollars in economic loss caused by disease, is linked to the undernutrition of children, stunting their growth, and leads to 1 in every 10 deaths in the country. Often considered a cultural issue, sadly, open-air defecation is nothing new here. Even Mahatma Gandhi, the father of modern India, sought to change the unhygienic habits of villagers, telling them sanitation is more important than independence. But it's not only India. Inadequate access to toilets is a global problem, says Deputy Secretary-General of the United Nations, Jan Eliasson.
There are 1 billion people in the world who practice open defecation, who go out outside the houses or in the bushes or among the trees, often at night. And that is, of course, a tremendous danger to health, and danger to the environment, but also to their security. There are horrible examples where women go out and then are being raped.
And so in India, efforts are underway to confront the issue and change behavior. Babita's parents' demand for indoor plumbing is becoming more and more common. No toilet, no bride has become a slogan that adorns the walls all over the country, part of a larger total sanitation campaign by India's government. Sumida Kataria is Deputy Commissioner.
When we visited any village, we would encounter a bad smell. 60% of the people were going out in the open. Only 40% of homes had toilets.
The Total Cleanliness Drive is a massive effort designed to change the way Indians think about toilets. Supported by the World Bank, the initiative sometimes uses rather unusual methods, at times even shaming villagers into changing their ways. Praveen Kumar is a trained sanitation official who gets right to the point.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
Good morning.
ये क्या चीज है?
Who did this?
When nobody owns up, Kumar immediately lectures about modern-day hygiene and human dignity.
And now I say this to the women. Nowadays, cell phones have cameras and people take pictures by hiding in the bushes. You probably read stories like that in the newspapers.
But to ensure change takes hold, Kumar must also teach the next generation there's nothing funny about poor sanitation.
Children, when we go out in the open for defecation, then the virus and bacteria are brought back to us by flies. It is horrible. We eat these bacteria that flies leave on the food.
Toilets are affordable for the majority of India's population. A porcelain model costs less than $5 in stores across India. The price of an outhouse varies with the choice of materials. Jasi Ramji lives with his son Tularam Dihiman in a modest home. They can't afford luxuries, not even a television set, but they decided to spend money on an outhouse because they now consider it more of a necessity. And then there was the peer pressure as well.
हाँ ये तो है सर जिनके पास है टॉयलेट वो मतलब उनका
Those who
टाइम भी
own a
बच रहा है
toilet
लोग
save
बीमार भी
time.
नहीं हो रहे हैं
The people who
जिनके
own
पास नहीं
toilets
है
will
वो
not get
फिर
sick.
उनको
If you
थोड़ा
don't have a
शर्म
toilet,
महसूस भी होती
you will
है
feel
कि
embarrassed
हमारे पास टॉयलेट
because
नहीं है
people talk about
लोग
it.
बोलते हैं
You
फिर
also have a
पंचायत वाले
problem when
बोलते हैं
guests visit.
फिर जैसे
Your
गेस्ट आते हैं
guests
बाहर
would
से
need to
प्रॉब्लम हो
go
जाती है
outside in the
तो वो
open.
नहीं जाते बाहर
But a lot of people don't do that anymore.
Those who don't respond to community pressure may pay a high price in some localities. Reba Kashyap, a village president in the state of Himachal Pradesh, uses the law to keep the flies away from her village.
If anybody goes out in the open to do their business, if anybody spreads any type of waste and dumps it, that person will be fined 1,000 rupees.
A steep fine amounting to almost $20. Reba points out all the houses in her village that have toilets, a rare example of a community that has reached the total sanitation goal, wiping away the practice of open-air defecation.
This practice, which is existing in 22 countries, is now being faced squarely by many governments and many local communities. And I hope we will see soon improvement in this regard.
But despite progress, change is slow. According to India's 2011 census, more than half of the households in the country are still without a toilet or latrine. New bride Babita, though, is not one of them. Cause for celebration indeed.